What's up, guys? Welcome back to part 4 of the tutorial in which we are finally going to finish up the website. Let's head back over into Mobirise and create the R classes page. And I'm going to use the full screen intro once again. And because this block automatically thinks that it's on top of the page, you get this little arrow thing. So to disable that, go into block parameters and turn off show arrow. Next thing we want to do is we want to change the text. So our classes and we at Westside Gym, blah, blah, blah. Add that in. Now we need to disable one of the buttons once again. So click the button and the trash can to remove it. And I'll change the text to read more. All right, now all that's left is the image. So go to block parameters, click the image just like before, browse computer and select the image that you want, click OK. And again, we have the problem where it's kind of hard to read the text because the background's too bright. So to change that, block parameters, overlay, and this time, instead of going low on the opacity, I think I'm going to bring it up to maybe 0.6, something like that. So that takes care of that part of the website, and now we're just going to add the pricing table. So go to add block and scroll it down until you find the pricing tables. I'm going to select the white one, and since we changed the primary color of the site to be red, this one will automatically be red as well. If you change the button color by using this method, then then this thing will be brown. So keep that in mind. And I'm just gonna change the text to pricing and view our prices, and I'm gonna have limited access, full access, and I only need 2 of these, but if your site has more than 2 offers, feel free to keep these in. But I'm going to show you how to remove them real quick. So go to black parameters, and it's a little bit different than the other one because you have to go to the third and select hidden, and then the same thing on the fourth, select hidden, and that removes those 2. So I think I'm just gonna leave this as is. Obviously, the way you change the text is just selecting it and typing in whatever you want, you know. So the final step to creating this website is, let's see, it's the sign up form. So click add block again and scroll down until you start seeing these forms. And you can select whatever one you want, but I'm pretty sure I used this one in the example. So click that, and we'll start by changing the text once again. And as you can see, we need to change the size of the text. So you click on it and click on this little more arrow, and you get to change the font and the font size. I'm going to keep the font the same and change the font size to, say, 60 or something. And then we want to change the background picture. So click on it, browse computer, and select the one you want. And by default, it has sort of a blue tint, and you can change that by changing the color of the overlay. I'm gonna go with maybe this one. I'm not sure, but go with whatever you want, basically. And I'll change the text to continue. And again, you see, because this block thinks it's on the top of the page, you get this arrow again. So go to block parameters and remove show arrow, and that's pretty much it for this tutorial. We can also add a bit of a footer, so go to add block to page and scroll down until you find the footers. I think they are at the bottom, apparently not. Where are you, footers? Jesus Christ. Here we are. So here's some different kind of footers you can use. I'm just going to use this very basic one at the top, and you can change the copyright to say random company or something. So that's pretty much it. To view how this looks in your browser, you can click on the preview in browser button. So click that and it will open up in a browser and you can see how it looks. And you see actually how it sort of animates in everything as you scroll. I don't like that, so let's head back into Mobirise and go to the edit style button, and you want to turn off animation on scroll. Click on that, and then we're going to preview it again. And now you can see it doesn't do that annoying animation thing when you scroll. And if you're not a fan of like parallax images, sort of like when you scroll down, you can see like something weird happens with the picture when you scroll down. You can turn that off as well by going into block parameters and turn off the parallax effect. But I happen to quite like it, so I'm going to leave it on. But if you don't, that's how you turn it off. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for this tutorial. If you want to publish the site, you simply click the publish button, and that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope it was useful.